Okay, here we are. Still in Hades, or the underworld, or wherever the hell we are.
Alexander reaches out to open the gate. Suddenly, the wood trembles beneath his fingertips.
Yeah. Hi!
What touch has awakened my sleep? I smell the blood of a mortal.
Mm-hmm.
Reach out thine hand again, fleshy human, that I might devour it.
You realize that kind of dissuades me from doing so.
It has been centuries since I last ate.
Yeah, you look it.
Despite his fear, Alexander summons his bravest voice to command the living gate.
I would pass, Gate. I have business with your master.
My master and thine, human. I would be pleased to introduce thee. Only step forward and thou shalt meet him shortly.
No.
No, thank you. I come to meet the Lord of the Dead with my flesh still intact.
And why should I let you pass, human, when
Good
I
question.
would much rather eat you?
I have been told that there is a way for humans to enter Death's realm. There must be something I can do. Some task that will allow me to pass through your doors, Gate.
I seem to recall something. A trick. Perhaps, a test. Yes. Should a human try to pass, a riddle is Gate's wont to ask.
It's laid on me.
A riddle it is, then.
And if thou wouldst fail to answer Gate, his thirsty jaws will be thy fate.
Agreed.
Listen as though it meant thy life then, human,
Okie
for it
dokie.
surely does. My first is foremost legally. My second circles outwardly. My third leads all in victory. My fourth twice ends a nominee. My
Yes.
whole is this gate's only key.
That's very easy, actually.
My first is foremost
I know.
legally. My
L-
second circles
O-
outwardly.
V.
My third leads...
E.
The answer is love.
Ah, thou traitor of the mortal plane! How didst thou guess love?
It's kind of
That
obvious.
riddle should
You spelled it
never have
out.
been solved. Love
You
is
literally spelled it to
unknown
me.
in this realm.
Love cannot be banished, even from this place. There are spirits still pining of it on the surface above. Still less can it be banished from my heart.
Enough! Burden me not with thy poetry.
Okay.
Pass through, and quickly, before I change my mind.
I'm pretty sure you can't, actually. Ahem. Hey, how's it going, buddy?
Alexander must get closer to... Alexander approaches the throne of the Lord of the Dead.
Why have you entered my domain, still wearing your flesh?
It suits me.
If you are so anxious for death, you might have found it easily enough in the land of the living.
That's true.
But since you are here, you are most welcome to stay. Kiss my hand, and you will be one with the spirits. There will be no pain.
I'm afraid not, sir.
I did not come here to die, but to demand my right of challenge. I respectfully challenge thee, death, by throwing down this gauntlet. Man may pass the portal and seek its master, death. Man may pass where death has trod, and challenge like Scheherazade.
Whoever that
he
is.
who reigns beneath the sod, to spare a mortal's breath.
He has the gauntlet!
Impossible!
Oh, stop it.
He challenges death. Who are you to challenge death?
A man of flesh is all I need to be, my lord.
And what is it that you seek with this challenge? The soul of some dead maiden?
I seek the souls of King Califim and Queen Ilaria of the land of the Green Isles.
You would save 2 human souls and emerge alive from this realm yourself?
Well,
That shall be a difficult challenge indeed. The tomb does not open its doors lightly.
well,
Either all 3 of us leave, or none go.
Very well. Then let me think of an appropriate task. Ah, yes, I have it now. Your challenge is this. For thousands of years, I have sat upon this throne. I have heard every sad tale that can be told by human lips. I have seen tragedies that ended empires, injustices that defy reason, love that would light the very stars turn cold and hard. I have seen torments that cannot possibly be borne, and yet must be, for centuries. This thing I have never done. I have never shed a tear.
okay.
Make me cry, thou man of flesh. That is my challenge.
I can do that.
Make death cry?
Sooner could he turn
Impossible.
sea to stone, or fire to ice.
We'll see about that.
If your existence has been all that you say it has, then truth alone shall be my sword.
The mirror's surface swirls with darkness for a moment, then fills with images even blacker. Reflections of despair, of wailing souls, of shackles colder and more immutable than any forged by man, of a world of thirsts that can never be quenched. Alexander feels the mirror tremble in his grasp,
Oh dear.
and is glad that he cannot see its face. But the Lord of the Dead is transfixed to the mirror, to the screening of his life. Things long forgotten are once more uncovered. His enslavement to this throne while still a man, the years of watching misery and horror and growing ever more numb to it, the seep of his own humanity, the slow growth of a new thing altogether which became that which he is now. His
He
is
got
an
tall.
existence that has no possibility of redemption, no end. The surrounding spirits draw away in pain. The truth is so sharp it stabs, so intense it sears.
Take it away. Make it stop.
The mirror of truth cracks from the strain, and death sheds a single gray tear.
Truth is indeed a terrible thing. I have worn this mantle for so long, I had forgotten its dreadful weight. You shall take the souls and leave as I agreed. You have been granted to stay from this inevitable reality. I almost envy you.
Almost?
Find the souls he has claimed, and bring them to me. King Califim and Queen Ilaria, I presume. Your hero has won you a few more years of mortality.
Cool.
May your souls be more prepared for their rest when you return.
Thank you, my lord. I hope that they will.
And you, man of flesh, my steed shall take the three of you back to the land of the living. Tell her where it is you wish to go.
Hang on a second. I may have made an error. Save here. And let me just do something real quick.
Uh-oh.
Oop,
The
too close.
touch of
I'm dead now. Not what I meant to do. I need to make sure of something.
Why do you... I'll do...
Just in case. Okay, good. Thought he might show up here, and by leaving the realm of the dead, I was missing my chance.
Until we meet again, then. I assure you, we will meet
course.
again.
No offense, my lord, but I hope that will be many long years from now.
It is never as long as you might wish, mortal. Now, begone.
Yes, my lord.
Can do. There enough room for all of us on this horse?
Are you coming, Majesty?
Alhazred's treachery must be handled carefully, Alexander. Alari and I must go gather our allies and form a plan. Watch over Cassima. Make sure she comes to no harm. We will return as soon as we can to take back all that has been stolen from us.
I will keep her safe until your return.
Thank you, son. Your love for our daughter must be deep indeed for you to have undertaken death itself for our sakes.
Indeed.
It's a hell of
May
a
we
game.
succeed in what awaits us, and live long together as a family.
Sounds like a blessing to Mary's daughter to me. Alright. Do I give this to the dove?
the little bird couldn't do anything with something that heavy.
Thought so. Nightingale, not a dove.
Alexander holds out the rose, hoping that the bird will deliver it to Cassima.
Where is
The
this
nightingale
Ali?
takes the rose and heads for the castle once more.
A white rose. How beautiful. It must be from Alexander.
Yep.
How I wish that I could see him with my own eyes, but Abdul will never allow it. He only risks capture by sending me these things, dear to my heart though they are. Fly elsewhere, my pretty friend. Do not endanger Prince Alexander again by taking tokens from his hand. Forgive me, Alexander, and forget me. I cannot return your love, for fear that I shall never leave this castle again.
Alexander waits in vain for Cassima's nightingale to return.
Oh well.
But the bird does not. Could there be something wrong? Or does Cassima simply not welcome his attentions further?
Could be. Hey, buddy. Trade you.
Excuse me, peddler, but I have an...
Ah, an old lamp. And what a nice traditional design, too. Take your pick of my new lamps.
This one will do.
A fine choice, my son. Here is your new lamp. Good day, and I thank you, sir.
Good day.
Drat! Another dud.
Alexander is carrying the Mother Ghost's translucent handkerchief. Touching the ghost handkerchief gives Alexander a strong mental impression of the Mother Ghost worriedly searching for her lost son.
Yeah, but I don't know where to find him. Oh well. Call this... Search for Ollie? If that is indeed a requirement. Oops. Almost forgot.
Good day.
Need to trade this sucker in.
Would you mind if I trade...
Of course.
Alexander
For a paintbrush.
I think I'd like...
Very good, Princess.
Oh yes. It's time to make our way into the castle. We won't be ending the game in this video, but perhaps the next. Perhaps. Moonwalk, Alex! Moonwalk!
Alexander dips the large black feather into the teacup and stirs the contents gently.
Oh dear.
To his amazement, the jet black color of the feather slowly drains from end to tip into the teacup. The teacup mixture blackens and thickens to a paint-like consistency. Alexander carefully puts it away, discarding the drained feather.
Well, okay then. Let's get a painting.
Feeling artistically inspired, Alexander decides to make use of the large blank castle wall. Ah, a doorway. Just what Alexander was thinking this wall needed.
And now... recite the spell.
With trepidation, Alexander gathers his strength for the enchantment of the painted door.
Like it's gonna
Magic
take his
paint,
strength.
black as ink. Bring to life what I think. Make it real what I draw, according... The spell worked. The door has magically solidified.
Well.
Eager to be inside the castle at last, Alexander opens the enchanted door and steps inside.
Here goes nothing.
The magic paint door fades back into the wall. So much for an easy exit.
This could be bad. I don't remember exactly what I need to do in here.
3 dungeon doors line the east wall of the hallway. There's a strange door on the west wall. There doesn't appear to be any handle or keyhole on the door. Alexander doesn't see any way of opening that... Alexander will need to enter the north hall. Alexander opens the dungeon. Alexander sees nothing of it. The cot looks uncomfortable. Alexander sees... Alexander...
sure there's something in one of
Alexander-
these things. I couldn't tell you which one. There!
Mother?
Here you go, kiddo.
What's the matter, little boy?
I'm lost. I can't find my mother. I don't know why she would just leave me here.
Well,
I've been
clearly your
alone
disappointment.
ever so long.
You must be the son of the spirit I met in the realm of the dead. She gave me this handkerchief and asked me to tell you that she's waiting for you there.
It's Mama's. It even smells like her.
If you say so.
I can feel her now. I know where to go.
Wait. Before you go, is there anything you can tell me about the castle?
I like to play in secret places. In the basement behind the Man of Steel is a door. Nobody except me knows it's there anymore.
Hope that was just a normal spider.
Farewell.
Okay. Danger. Nah. Save over don't fall, even though it's nothing to do with falling. I just don't want to make another save.
Alexander examines the suit of armor, but sees nothing special. Alexander, remembering what the little boy ghosts, a secret. Alexander hears the sound of voices coming from nearby. Alexander peers through the chink in the wall.
Captain, I've been hearing rumors from the guards who've been watching the princess. They say lately she's been pounding on her door and begging to be let out. Ain't none of my business, sir, but news like that is upsetting the other dogs. Ain't no guard in the castle who would willingly keep the princess anywhere she don't want to be.
Alhazred claims that a foreign intruder is here to assassinate her. That's why she's got to be kept under lock and key, right up until the wedding.
Call me an old dog that can't learn new tricks, but I say the princess should be the one given the orders.
Alhazred has been in charge for months, what with the king's death and Casima's mourning. Tonight, the wedding will seal it, and there's nothing we can do about it. Like him or not, he's our liege. Need I remind you of your oath to the crown?
Aye, we've an oath. For the sake of the princess, we'll not be forgetting it. He'd just better treat her well.
I think I might be
Speaking of the
forgetting
Wazir,
something.
what do you reckon he's keeping in that magical room of his?
It's not a magic room. It's just the door he's enchanted somehow. I say he's still got the royal treasury in there, along with whatever else he's so eager to protect. Not even the court treasurer is allowed in there anymore.
I heard him in the hall the other day. He was speaking of that door. Black magic is what I say. I heard him say, Ali, but then Bay came up and started yapping at me.
Enough! It is not our place to question the practices of our liege, no matter how strange. The wedding will be starting soon. Report to the throne room when you hear the music start.
Okay, thanks for reviewing that. I may regret this. But, you know, I get the feeling I'm forgetting something.
Alexander decides to find out what's on the other side.
Right room.
Prince Alexander, I can't believe it. How did you get into the castle?
Well, actually, it's a little hard to explain.
I bet. You run a terrible risk of being here, though. The castle is crawling with guard dogs, especially today. The Wazir will have your hide if he finds you.
I know that, Jallo. But Cassima is being married today. What greater risk is there than that?
Of course you're right. Young love. I forgot what heartburn it is. But what are you supposed to do about it?
We'll find out.
I've got to try to see her. Maybe even stop the wedding.
Is that all? And here I thought you would try something dangerous. Oh.
Don't worry about me, friend. Just tell me, where is Cassima?
As far as I know, she's still in her bedroom upstairs. You'd never make it up there, though. The guard dogs are everywhere, and they're very loyal to the crown. Unfortunately, right now the crown means Alhazred. If we had proof of something truly afoul, the guard dogs might listen. As it is, they're your enemies, not his.
I understand.
I
I've had no
think I
lack
can
of
work-
enemies since I got here.
I think I can work
In
something
fact, you'd almost think I wasn't welcome.
And they say princes have no sense of humor. Well, I can see there's no putting you off. For Cassima's sake, I wish you luck. I'll be here if there's anything you need.
Thanks, Jallo.
out. Oh, I have something I need.
I've been thinking of what you said about swapping a replica for the genie's lamp. I got this lamp from the old lamp seller in town. Do you think it will pass?
Why, yes! It's an exact replica. That's amazing.
Oh, yes.
How did you guess?
I suppose it was intuition.
I'll have to wait for the right moment, mind you. But I should be able to get close enough to swap this for the real thing, and none shall be the wiser. Now you shall see Jallo's skill.
I'm sure your hands are mightier than my sword, my clever friend.
You don't have one.
Go ahead and do as you've planned, and let me worry about swapping the lamp. If I accomplish the trickery, I'll manage to get the lamp to you somehow. You never fear.
Why?
I have faith, Jallo.
Why
You
would you
are a
buy?
true friend.
Why not just rub the lamp yourself,
Oh,
man?
shucks. I'd do anything for the princess.
I really don't mind if you become the master. It's fine.
Alexander doesn't want to intrude on... Alexander respects Jallo.
I don't respect Jallo at all. And neither should you. Anytime now. Don't like standing out in the hall like this. Not when I can be hiding.
Alexander
Put her there. How does nobody hear that? It's gotta be loud as all get out. Wait a minute. I'm being a right fool. Sorry about doing this constantly. What did it say?
There's no time for that now. There are guard dogs about. Alexander opens the door. Alexander hears the guard dog leave the basement. It seems he's safe enough for the moment. Since the door on the west wall has no visible knob or handle, Alexander decides to try to open it with his voice. He composes his words carefully.
Ali. Dang it, I don't remember. Let me look it up real quick. I thought it was Alibaba, but I don't think I can click the A button twice. Eh. Come on. Ellie Zabu.
Listen, door. I would have you open. Ali Zebu.
Ali Wabu Dabu.
Worked. Alexander pulls the draper.
Well, I'll be.
On the table is a strange-looking stone that's giving off an odd, high-pitched noise.
That must be the Isle of Wonders singing stone. Didn't the queens think that the beast had stolen it?
On the table is a fleece made of gold.
That fleece must belong to the Winged Ones, and they thought the Isle of Wonder had taken it.
On the table is a coat of arms with the head of a beast on the crest.
That's ironic.
Beast said that his coat of arms was stolen by the Druids. This must be it.
Oh, my stars and garters.
On the table is a miniature oak tree. It looks very old.
That must be the sacred miniature oak that the Druids thought the Winged Ones stole.
As Alexander looks at the objects on the table, he realizes the depth of the Wazir's cunning. It must have been the Wazir or an accomplice who stole that one thing most precious to each island, and then leaked rumors that one of the other islands was responsible.
What did the Wazir have to gain by causing the islands to hate one another?
Who knows? Who cares? We're done here. I am the Blue 32. This is King's Quest VI. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.